So I've been MIA for quite a while, and we moved, and I had a car catastrophe in October on black ice. Yeah, went off the road backwards. Luckily, I was not injured and I didn't damage anyone else's property besides my car, but I was without a car for like a month, and then I couldn't find anything here and had to go get a car out of state because everything's like $2,000 more here for some reason because I'm in the boonies. And then I've been pretty much working full time and landscaping at the house because the previous owner basically didn't do anything with it, and so it's been abandoned for 15 years and only mowed. So you can imagine the kind of invasive weeds that get into soil, especially what do they call that? It's like grade A farmland with irrigation, so it's has a high fecundity level. Alright, like you really care. What is this video about anyway? So I actually was able to go up in the mountains this last weekend, and since I'm working full time, I have a little bit of discretionary income, and I've been picking up a lot of things that I haven't been able to buy for the past, 3 or 4 years because they're just not a priority. And I finally got to try my Station nail lacquer from my April Ipsy bag, and so I'm kind of waiting for my nails to dry. So I thought I'd do a little mini haul of some of the things that I picked up recently. So the color I got in my Ipsy bag was Of Corset, I'll Call You. And I saw that some other people got like a peachier color, which I think I would have liked that better, but I think this is also super cute. And it works with my skin tone, so I'm happy. And, I guess if I was so in love with that color, I could just buy it or something. Okay. So this nail polish color, I have a nail polish obsession. I also have a shoe obsession. I picked up another pair of the Chaco Uno Weeps on eBay, and so they were used, but they're pretty much, and I've been wearing them around, especially around the house and on the yard to work. I only went hiking in them once, so they're not broken in really yet, like they're not, the string isn't stretched out, so I wouldn't really want to walk more than 2 or 3 miles in a row in them because they're going to end up giving me like blisters. This rubs right here. So they don't make these anymore. These ones they're so old that they're made in Colorado. So these are probably from like 2007 and just were sitting in someone's closet and they never used them or worn them. But they don't even make the Uno Weeps anymore. I really like that they have the toe hole here. You can totally run in these as long as you're, watching and being aware of where you're placing your feet so you don't stub your toe, but you can run in them. They're river shoes, so you can wear them for boating, kayaking, at the beach. Shower shoes if you ever have to like use a public shower, like if you're in dorms or camping. So I'm totally in love with them. I like the color and the nail polish. This looks great with this green. I can show you my old Chacos that I got in 2009, which is why I wanted to order another pair because they don't make them anymore, and so I wanted to make sure that I had another less worn pair, because these are not completely worn out, but they're getting there, and I can't order them new anymore. You can see, like, ew, Brody, I walk everywhere. as much as I can. So there's that. And then yesterday, I guess it was yesterday. So I stopped at this yard sale yesterday, and I got some china, because we are so cool. We have mismatched china, and so this was like, I haven't looked up the brand, and I don't even remember what it was. It says fine china, made in Japan. China, made in Japan. Anyways, it's white with like a silver trim and like silvery flowers, with 7 plates, 4 saucers, 6 teacups, a creamer bowl, and a sugar bowl for $6. So I wouldn't really care if it was china, just as long as it wasn't plastic. Because the set that we get, the Discovery Shop, the Cancer Society Discovery Shop, we got that, and one of the plates broke, and so it was kind of getting to the point where 5, 6, 7 plates just, yeah. Unless you do the dishes immediately after you have a meal, that doesn't get you through the whole day for 2 people. And then if you have company, so just it doesn't fill the dishwasher. I just thought we could use some more dinner plates. So I got this little wallety purse there also, and it's really cool because it has who uses a checkbook anymore, right? But it has a place for your checkbook, cards, and then it's got like the wallet part, more cards. You can put like your family photo here, driver's license here, and then it's really compact, so you can't haul around a bunch of stuff. And this was only $1. It's faux leather, and it says vintage, authentic, and then it has the year in Roman numerals, so that looks like 1995, original. Okay. And then this I got a longer time ago, that I found at Goodwill, and it's just like an ice cream dish, but the reason I got it is because it doesn't look the color it is on the video. See, my shirt is red. It still looks red, but it's like this bright orange color, and so I'm just using it as a pencil, scissor, staple remover, pen holder in my office, and it looks really cool. And I also have this crazy colored, like, green thing. This is to keep my receipts in for the month, so that I make sure I keep track of everything, just like slime green. So that's all I have right at hand now. And then I've also been trying to figure out my real actual bra size, and have purchased a bunch of bras. Most of them new and most of them on eBay, but I've also gotten used ones from Bradabase. And so if you are beyond a D cup, or if you happen to be really kind of petite but big busted and you have a smaller band size, because typically in the stores you can only get like a 34 to 38 band and A to D cup, and if you're beyond that, smaller, bigger, it's kind of hard to find. And you can get bigger bras at a plus size store, but they're not, hopefully they will fit you if you're plus size. So why did I even show you this tag? So Parfait is a brand by Affinitas, and they make, I think their size range is D to G cup, in UK sizes, so that's like up to an I cup in US sizes. And the US sizes, it just sounds terrible if you say you're like an H or I cup. That just, like, mentally we've been acculturated that's like gigantic. So I prefer to refer to the UK sizes. And then Panache also, like, this is probably the best and only sports bra that you can have if you're beyond an E cup. I guess, I don't know. Title IX has some really, like, they don't make anything, but they kind of collect a catalog together of all this really great sports apparel for women, like really great stuff. And then you don't have to shop around, and they have like their staff test products. And I think that's really good because a lot of times, like if you just go buy some um, and they're not field tested, it's like you're taking a risk as to whether it's going to hold up for the activity or the weather conditions that you plan to be using it in. So I obviously, this actually worked out really well. It's an encapsulation rather than a compression bra, and I think it's behind me here drying on this drying rack because I did wash some lingerie today. But I tested it in hot weather. It's not going to be good for high impact sports, and I don't know if there is anything that's going to be good for me for high impact, like running or jump rope, but it definitely is sufficient for biking and hiking and gardening, so that's great. And yeah, alright, this is sad. So I also got panache, and this one is the Elsa Balconette. And so that's like a 3-piece lace bra. I'm just keeping all the tags from all these. This totally did not work for me, Freya. I guess they are pretty narrow. And then, oops. Yeah, here's the one I'm wearing today. It's a plunge t-shirt bra. It's kind of too small in the cup for me, so, and this, this brand only goes up to a G cup in UK sizes, and so I don't know if it's gonna work for me, but I like their designs, and I feel like their overall shape is a good match for me and most of the bras that they had based on pictures. Okay, so that's whatever. This one was the Eliza Balconette. So that's boring. You want to see the tags, right? Wait, come on, man. And there's a strap dangling because I got a strapless bra to go with my sister's bridesmaid's dress, and this one didn't really work either, but it works with the straps crisscrossed as a racer back, so whatever, I'll keep it. So, yeah, you're like, what the fuck? This fits over my head. How the fuck is this gonna fit on this? Really? Seriously? How does that work? It's called Swoop and Scoop, apparently. So maybe I'll link a video, and I'll put, like, big busted curvy, like, help video with stupid haul and nail polish obsession. This one I got used. Oh look, this one's not so bad. Hello, Granny. Hello. This is the Panache Andorra full cup, and this is my favorite bra that I have right now. It fits pretty good, and then it has side panel so that your boobs don't get in the way of your arms. And then this is the Eliza Balconette, I think. And so this is kind of, I'm kind of digging the, like, well, you can't see this on this one. No. So this is the Elsa Balconette. And you can kind of see, like, this seam here. No, you can't. And I'm not, like, taking my shirt off. And this is the sports bra. Panache. Okay, so that is totally fabulous, too. And then also on Etsy from VintageReveries and ReverieRevel. Check it out. Alright. Whoops. Yeah. These guys are in St. Louis, and I got this like 1960s, vintage-y 1970s, I don't know, sheath dress, and it is handmade. I washed this and it still smells kind of funky, like hippie. I don't wear deodorant, and I don't know what it's just like. It smells like sweat and tobacco or sweat. But it doesn't really. It didn't. It's just like someone wore it. They like ran around, sweat in it, and then they like threw it at the bottom of a laundry bag for 20 years. So I'm assuming it's handmade. It has no tags. I'm assuming it's polyester. Can we get some color in here? Color. And they did a really good job of measuring it, because based on the measurements, it fits exactly how I thought it was going to be. And if they did, I think they did give a measurement from shoulder to the hem. It's a little shorter than I thought it would be, just because, you know, they took pictures of it on a model, and apparently she was a little shorter than I was. And that's it. That's all I have. This was an eclectic jumble of mini haul, thrift, vintage, nail polish, and super giant. Alright, and I'm gonna try and do an unboxing video for my May Ipsy bag, and I've kind of seen some reviews on YouTube. And now I joined My Glam in January of 2012, and I did get my bag, but that was like the first month I joined, and I got it really, really late. I think I got my February bag 2 weeks after I got my January bag. Like, I didn't get it until the very, very end of the month after Martin Luther King Day that year. But I've been pretty happy with them, because I think that for $10 a month, and now I have to pay state sales tax, and I don't have to pay shipping, but I have to pay, it's like almost $11 with tax now. But still, I think that I'm just getting like a lot of great products. I love, and then I'm getting a few not so great products, but I love getting a package in the mail, and I love trying out new stuff, and it's just really fun. It's really fun for the price. And I hardly, like, I'll buy, you know, primer or face stuff. Like, I use Proactive mostly. But I have not, beyond foundation, since I joined Ipsy, beyond foundation and primer, I really haven't bought any other makeup. Like, I'm getting my lipstick, I'm getting my blush, I'm getting my mascara, eyeliner, all that. And they send you these little, well, you'll see this later, or you can look up someone else's YouTube video, little cards where they try and entice you. Like, the subscription service is kind of just like a really big marketing thing to get you to buy more products. And then a further marketing thing is, you know, the card with the discounts. So far, the only product that I have bought because of something in my Ipsy bag was the Numi Hydro Punch conditioner, and I just like fell in love with the smell. It's not a conditioner that I normally use every day anymore, because my hair is pretty healthy and strong right now. I had some issues with it back like at the beginning of winter, but I think that's because I went to visit my sister and I was using her stuff, and just the water was different, harder, and different product. But it's been pretty good, so I don't use it every day because it's a heavy conditioner. But that should all be in a separate video. This is way too long. Alright, peace.